Dear Diary, I've been thinking a lot recently, and in this thinking I've come to the ironic conclusion that I spend too much time in the past. Almost as much time as I spend wondering why. If my life is vivid and confusing and harsh but in a good and necessary way, why do I still hurt so much? If everything happens for a reason, I would like to know so badly why it all happened to me. I worry sometimes that I am much too sensitive to exist in this world. I must assign purpose to everyone and everything, every interaction, every lyric, melody, every passing stranger, and everything in between. In my head, nobody gets away with anything, not even myself. I worry that only a dime of my life has been spent experiencing, and the rest of the dollar is exhausted by analyses. Even the mere fact that I write to this death paper every night by the light of a tiny candle in a few of my current reads is proof enough that maybe I am not living like I should be. My life is gentle and quiet, like a kiss goodnight from a loved one. I thank God for the breath in my lungs when I pray to Him every single night. But I don't know. Sometimes I miss being so caught up in something, like throwing off my clothes after a night out with friends and getting into bed with dirty toes and my makeup still on, and in the quiet hum before I fall asleep, I forget to thank God for the breath in my lungs and thank Him for something more riveting, like a pleasant conversation with a stranger or the chance to be a hero. I sound horribly ungrateful. These very pages are a testimony to how lucidly I have lived. But as time persisted and the world showed more of itself, I wanted to expose less of it to me. So I got smaller and smaller until all that remained was my shell and remnants of a spontaneous soul. In all fairness, I'm suspicious that the feng shui in this 30-story fortress may be dampening my psyche. Note to self: sage the room. I think it's time to leave Austin. Maybe I'll go back to New York or Oxford, anywhere that I can feel purpose once again. All of this ambition to be something, and it just festers inside of me, unwilling to manifest here in reality. It smells like mulled cider in here. It smells like I should make a bowl of dessert and watch something lovely or nostalgic. As an addict of the past, I can't help myself. Nostalgia is intoxicating. It feels like sinking in quicksand with your mouth up to the open air, taking in your sharpest inhales. It's dreadful, but it's also warm and validating, knowing you've lived a life worth living, but fearing that you may never live like that again. If heaven is real, which I know it is, I wish for a feature that allowed for everything that has ever happened to be cataloged for all who wish to indulge. When I explained this concept to someone I loved, he said there'd be no need for that in heaven, because desire won't exist. This disappoints me. If desire and the looming threat of death are taken from my soul, what remains? This mulled cider is beginning to dull my other senses. It's time to put the pen down. Thank you, God, for the breath in my lungs. Ava.